A little activity on WTOL 11 Doppler radar with just a few flurries that have been showing up across southern Michigan as some of the cloud cover has advanced into the area late afternoon and through early evening after what was a brilliant sunny start to the day. Also a couple flurries showing up far east of Toledo out toward Erie and Huron County. Good news with this is no accumulation will be expected. I'll give you a view though as the darkness begins to settle on the area of our Jet Express cam, and look at that lake ice cover is really expanding. About close to 50% now of Lake Erie ice covered, and we are at our season high for current ice cover. We'll talk more about this in a few moments, but we are now on the eve of the blizzard of 78. 44 years ago, a massive winter storm that brought one of the most epic blasts of winter weather into our area. 44 years ago today marks the start of the blizzard of 78, and the tales of that storm still live today. Current wind chills, single digits from Hillsdale to Adrian, 8 degrees in Wauseon, 12 in Defiance, and 12 over toward Fremont and Norwalk. And one of the big factors for tonight is how cold it's going to get. As skies clear out after midnight, we're going to see wind chills begin to plunge. By tomorrow morning, we're going to be dropping below zero just after midnight, and toward daybreak, it is going to be quite cold. Single digits below zero, about 5 to 10 below zero. And at this point, not quite advisory criteria as far as the National Weather Service definition goes, but it's going to be cold tomorrow morning. Make sure the hats and gloves are ready to go along with that warm winter coats. Bright skies tomorrow morning, but our wind chills only recover into the single digits above zero. So the key will be how quickly the skies clear back out. We get that clearing tonight to tomorrow morning. It is going to be very cold. Tomorrow will be a dry day, a cold one. Highs only in the upper teens. Thursday also expected to be dry. More clouds Thursday, mid-20s, then late Thursday night to Friday. Our chance of some light snow will return. Frigid cold tonight, down to 2 degrees. One of the colder nights of the season with that wind chill of 5 to 10 below zero. Mostly sunny tomorrow, frigid feel, 18 the afternoon high. Mid-20s Thursday, back into the low 20s Friday. A couple flurries or light snow showers and a cold start to the weekend. Teens for highs Saturday. Back to the mid-20s Sunday. May make it into the low 30s Tuesday, and then early February. A couple days, we'll see a bit of a thaw. Wednesday and Thursday of next week, right around 40 degrees, and could even come in with a couple storm systems that bring rain chances toward the middle of next week. Jeff, Melissa, back over to you.
All right, I was a wee little tyke in Temperance, Michigan when this bad boy rolled through the area, but it was 44 years ago. Some of you may remember it. Of course, we're talking about the blizzard of 78.
Yeah, and if you weren't there, you've definitely heard about it. The storm is being remembered as the worst storm in our state's history. The Great Blizzard of 78 blasted the area for 2 days, starting on this night 44 years ago. Between 1 and 2 feet of snow fell in Ohio, but this storm is mostly remembered for the winds and the snow drifts over 15 feet. Wind gusts of 50 to 70 miles an hour at Toledo Express Airport, sometimes peaking between 80 and 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, they declared a federal disaster for Ohio. For the first time ever, the entire Ohio Turnpike had to be closed because conditions were so bad. As many as 50 deaths were blamed on that storm. Not nearly the resources, not nearly the team put together to try to combat winter's wrath like now.
And the advanced warning we have now, too. In fact, it was that evening that the blizzard warnings first went out. It was hours before the snow and ice started coming down, and people woke up to that in the morning, and they had nowhere to go. Communications were severed. Power was out. Locally here, 475 was closed for 6 days. I-75 closed for 3 days.
But we've had some bad storms since then. Remember a few years ago, our morning team had to stay for a couple days at the downtown hotel here. Like, compare the two. Was it way worse in 78?
The thing about the 78 was it wasn't necessarily a snowfall. In fact, much of the Toledo area was under 10 inches of snowfall. The heavier snowfall was south of us and east, but it was the winds of 50, 60, 70 miles per hour, and the duration of those winds, even a wind gust out towards Sandusky, 111 miles per hour. Those 15-foot snow drifts, we haven't seen anything like that.
Hard to be
since
forgotten.
78.